They were sent to watch over us, but they decided to rule instead. These were angels who fell from heaven, but not for the reason you think. It wasn't pride that brought them down, it was lust. Their rebellion didn't just break a divine rule, it unleashed a corruption so deep that it took a world-ending flood to even begin to wash it away. This is the story of the Watchers, and these are their 7 deadly sins. Long before the Great Flood, the world was in chaos. Our main source for this incredible story is the ancient and non-canonical Book of Enoch. It tells the story of a group of angels known as the Watchers. Led by an angel named Semjaza, 200 of these celestial beings came down to Earth, and in doing so, they changed human history forever. They literally abandoned their posts in heaven, all because they couldn't resist mortal women and wanted to play God themselves. The first and most foundational sin was lust. It's as simple as that. The Watchers gazed down at human women and were completely consumed by desire. Their leader Semjaza got them all to make a pact on Mount Hermon. They would all take human wives, shattering the sacred boundary between heaven and earth. This wasn't just some small mistake. It was a profound act of defilement that started a chain reaction of absolute catastrophe. Their desire for a physical relationship was a total rejection of their spiritual nature and their divine mission. These unions between the Watchers and mortal women created something monstrous, the Nephilim. The texts describe them as violent giants, hybrid beings who quickly became tyrants on earth. Their very existence was a twisting of God's creation, an unnatural mix of spirit and flesh. The Nephilim had an insatiable hunger, and they devoured every resource humanity had. When that wasn't enough, they started eating animals, and then even each other and the humans around them, plunging the world into an age of horrific violence and cannibalism. You'd think sharing secrets from heaven would be a good thing, right? Think again? The Watchers started passing down knowledge that was never meant for human minds. One of the leaders, an angel named Azazel, taught humanity how to make weapons, how to forge swords, shields, and armor. He also showed them the secrets of cosmetics and jewelry. While that might seem harmless, the ancient texts claim it was meant to encourage vanity and promiscuity. This gift of knowledge wasn't a gift at all. It was a curse that armed humanity for war and filled their hearts with pride. By teaching humanity how to craft weapons, the Watchers became directly responsible for organized warfare. The knowledge of swords and shields they shared kicked off an era of bloodshed like nothing the world had ever seen, corrupting all of society. The world, which was meant for peace, became a global battlefield. Humanity, now armed and dangerous, turned on itself, and the earth was filled with lawlessness. It wasn't just physical tools. The Watchers also introduced humanity to the dark arts. They taught spells, enchantments, and how to use roots and herbs for magical rituals. They revealed the secrets of astrology, encouraging people to look to the stars for answers instead of God. This flood of sorcery and occult practices led to spiritual corruption on a massive scale. Humanity turned away from divine worship and instead chased after forbidden powers. Beneath all these other sins was one giant act of pride and rebellion. The Watchers knew what they were doing. They willingly abandoned their roles in heaven, rejecting the divine order they were sworn to serve. Their choice was a defiant middle finger to their Creator. Driven by the desire to follow their own impulses and create their own kingdom on earth, this wasn't just a rebellion against their mission. It was rebellion against God Himself. When you add it all up, the ultimate sin of the Watchers was this: they led all of humanity astray. The forbidden knowledge, the constant violence, the dark magic, and the terror of the Nephilim, it all created a world totally consumed by wickedness. Humanity was spiritually cut off from its Creator. The world became so corrupt that a divine reset was the only answer. This is what led directly to God's decision to cleanse the earth with the Great Flood, sparing only Noah and his family. So, the 7 sins of the Watchers: lust, corrupting creation, sharing forbidden knowledge, sparking violence, promoting the occult, prideful rebellion, and ultimately, leading humanity away from God, tell a story of catastrophic failure. Their fall from grace unleashed true evil onto the world, leading to the birth of monsters and the near-total destruction of mankind. As punishment, the rebellious angels were chained deep within the earth, where they await final judgment. This story, kept alive in the Book of Enoch, is a chilling warning about forbidden knowledge, the cost of defying divine will, and where evil itself might have come from. What do you think is the most dangerous forbidden knowledge in our world today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you love uncovering these hidden stories from our ancient past, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what we're digging into next.